Guten Morgen. Hey, good morning guys, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you again, back for another cheeky week of some delicious noms we've got this week. So, thank you so much for tuning in early this morning. It's great to see you guys. Thank you so much for the cheeky raid Hunger Game. How you doing, my friend? It's lovely to see you. Cheeky Clam Taco, how you doing, buddy? How's things? And guys, if you're not following any of these wonderful streamers, Clam Taco, go give him some love, some follows. Mr. Hunger Game as well. And also Cheese Pizza as well. Go give some love, some follows. Good morning, Zeke. Thank you so much for this 50 biddies. Kind of making me jump first thing this morning. Appreciate it. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend. I had a good weekend. Busy, very productive weekend. But I'm glad I got things done, though. Saturday was very, very busy for me. We got a hell of a lot of stuff done I needed to do, which was good. Also, Sunday, I actually had a little cheeky look and a little chance to start watching some American football. So it was actually fun. And I kind of maybe already chose the team I want to support. So, but yeah, no, I really enjoyed watching football. It was good. So had a great day yesterday. And I had a little bit of a relax, but Saturday was very, very busy for me. Care Bear, hey, how you doing? Hey, Chef, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. It's good to see all of you guys here today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, we're going to be making ourselves a spicy sweet potato rosti, so we're going to squeeze all the liquid out of it. Now, this is not any normal sweet potatoes, because I've got some nice lighter ones. These are pale sweet potatoes. They're a little bit harder to get, but they're actually less sweet, and I feel they're like half potato, half sweet potato. They're really, really good. I've tried them before, so I'm going to make them out of pale. I mean, there's nothing stopping you from using normal sweet potatoes, and, you know, it should come out absolutely beautiful. So we're going to do that. We're going to do some garlic spinach as well. We're going to have a little bit of feta, some garlic yogurt in there. We're also going to be doing ourselves some... What else we're having in there? A little bit of salad as well to go for garnish. And there's something else. What was it? I've totally forgotten what it was. Oh, yes, we're going to finish them off with some poached eggs. So I'm going to kind of stack them. So they're going to be rosti, garlic, maybe some yogurt, some feta, then another rosti, and then I'm just going to stack them up. And then some nice poached yolky eggs to go on top as well. Maybe finish off with a little bit of salad and whatnot. So very nice, easy dish today. Vegetarian as well. So for you veggies, it's our veggie day today, for Monday. Also, tomorrow, the Lions, no, I decided to support the Vikings. I quite enjoy watching them, but I also watched another game yesterday, what was it, the Rams and the Saints. Oh my god, what a hell of a game, considering I'm new watching it, but both the teams played really well yesterday. It was a close one, but it was good fun to watch. How you doing, Care Bear? How's things? How's everyone doing? John Dog, what's up? Keeping it high and tight? Always. How you doing, John? Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Also, I need to, before I start, give you guys a little look on the mince pie mix that I started last week. So, if you could remember it, the mince pie mix I made. So, I gave it a little bit of a stir over the weekend, but we're going to give it another stir now. So as you can see, most of those kind of bright colours have kind of dimmed down a little bit. And as time goes on, more and more flavour is going to start developing for this mince pie mix. So I'm just going to give it all a bit of a good turn. Can you see all that beautiful shininess, that delicious... Oh my god, it smells like Christmas. Smells so good. I dosed it with a little bit of apple brandy 2 days ago on Saturday. Was it Saturday or Sunday? Oh no, it was yesterday I doused it. So I won't douse it again yet today because that's just going to be a little bit OP, but we will be dousing it during the week. So I'm just giving it all a good mix, making sure everything is all thoroughly mixed and everything's all getting nice and coated. But yeah, it's looking really good, smelling amazing. And this will take about a month. This will take about a month to kind of develop its beautiful flavors. So, and I mean, you can make this. If you want to make it like a year in advance, then please, by all means, do it. But make sure you jar it. You have to make sure you seal the jars, cook the jars out so you can get them ready, and then when they come out while it's still hot, put them in there, seal the lid, and it should vacuum in nice and tight. So, but yeah, if you're going to do this year round, I would suggest jarring them, otherwise it kind of will go off. But if you're doing it a month in advance, that's fine. It should be okay as long as you keep turning it every couple of days and maybe topping it up with a bit of brandy or maybe a bit of apple juice or something to keep it going. So, it's painful being a Lions fan. No, that's fair enough. To be fair, though, whatever team you do to support, they're always your team's always going to go up and down. And do you know what? I think being a fan, you got to go through the bad times and the good. You can't just jump on the bandwagon and support the winning team, you know? I feel like if you want to be a true fan, you got to go through the bad and the good, you know? Always good. Sweetie Bun Bun, how you doing? It's good to see you. Welcome back. How's your wonderful weekend been? I hope it's been well. Thank you so much for joining us. So, I'm going to start off with the Rosties first. So, I am going to need... Let's get myself a bowl. What do they do with the Rosties? That's a good point. I got them. Or the sweet potatoes, shall I say. Oof. So these are pale sweet potatoes or white sweet potatoes. So they should be a lot more paler in color rather than that kind of predominant orange kind of color. So what we're going to do, we're going to squeeze out the excess moisture, and we're also going to get lots and lots of flavors in there. So I'm actually going to help bind it together using a little bit of egg and maybe a little bit of flour, but not too much. I'm going to have some a little bit of diced onions in there as well. So maybe a little bit of peppers. We're going to have lots of flavors, chili flakes, maybe a little bit of curry powder as well, some spring onions, paprika, coriander, and ground cumin as well. So it's going to be a hell of a lot of great flavors in there, and not forgetting garlic as well in there as well. So also, I forgot to mention as well, that's the other thing I'm going to serve it with. We're going to do a little bit of cheeky guacamole to go with this as well, with the stack. I knew there was something I've forgotten, but yeah, it's the guacamole we're going to be making as well, so we're going to put that in between as well. I'm good, how are you? I'm fantastic, had a busy weekend, but productive and good weekend. I've been enjoying it. True Chef, I'm a Yankees fan. We lost a couple of years ago, but I've been a fan since, and since I was a little girl. Yeah, exactly, you got to go for the, you know, every team gets their bad and good, and I feel like, pick a team, you stay with them, even if they do lose, so what? Not the end of the world, is it? But when they do win, it's awesome. Definitely, for sure. Can you imagine Boston if the Patriots finally crash? Well, you know, no team stays up there forever in a day. I mean, maybe they'll be staying there for quite a while. Maybe they'll carry on. Maybe they won't. Who knows? You just never know what's in store. Sometimes, eventually, when you get new players or young blood, sometimes they can knock them off the pedestal. So, you know, time goes on. It will always change. Eventually, even if it might not change right now. But, yeah, I quite enjoyed the football. So, yeah, kind of getting into it, and I thought it was great. I really enjoyed it. Right, let's get my peeler. Oof. So how's your guys' weekends been? What have you been up to, guys, anyway? Have you been up to much? Let me know. Let me know what you've been up to. Also, before I do start peeling and doing all sorts of things, if you haven't entered the giveaway as well, please feel free to enter that. That ends on next weekend. I will announce the winners on Discord as well. So if you're not on Discord, that is there as well. Sorry for all the spam, guys. But if you do want to support me and you can't sub, then you can retweet as well. Thengar! Thengar, thank you so much for the 2 months, buddy. It's so good to see you.
Still awesome as ever, Chef.
Still awesome as ever, Chef. I try my best. But dude, thank you so much for the 2 months for tier 2. I really appreciate it ever so much. And thank you so much for the loves. Can we get some love and hype in chat? Also, guys, I don't know whether I should mention this or not, because I'll probably be like, no, this is not good. We're still doing the Bean Boozles. That's a standard thing kind of now. 1,000 bits, every 5 subs, any kind of sub-related thing, I do a bean. Or every $10, I do a bean as well, so... But Thengar, what colour would you like to go on the sub board, my friend? Let me know. I didn't expect that new alert sound. New alert? Oh, you mean the picture or the GIF? But yeah. I kind of kept the only kind of notification I've kind of kept the same as the sub ones, because I know you guys seem to love them so much. So So yeah, I kind of kept them the same. Right, let's give these a peel. So, look. See, these aren't bright orange like normal sweet potatoes. They're really nice and pale, kind of like potatoes. But I find they have less of a sweet kind of punch in your face. And I find them predominantly really good, because I'm not a huge fan of sweet potatoes. I mean, I don't hate them, but like they're not my most favorite of things. But these variety of sweet potatoes, I actually really like them. They're really pretty good. So if you can get hold of them or try them, by all means, do it. Give it a go. See what you think. Especially if you're not a big fan of sweet potatoes. Maybe you'll like this alternative. Who knows? Bet they would make awesome chips. See, I think they still have the same consistency, but I suppose you could do chips out of them. Yeah, definitely. You could trick people, couldn't you? You'd be like, hey, look at these potato chips. And they're not. They're sweet potatoes. So it'd be very confusing for sure. But, yeah, I mean, you could probably make chips out of them. No problem. Definitely. Right. So, good Sir Thengar, thank you so much for the sub. The tier 2 2-month sub. I really appreciate it. If you got any preference to colour, buddy, let me know. If not, I'll stick you on the board with a cheeky red now in a second. I'm just going to start peeling the rest of this. I was thinking whether to put this through the grater or not. And to be honest with you, I'm actually going to put it through the Japanese mandolin instead. So you get more of a finer grain. And then we're going to squeeze the rest out of it with a J-cloth so we get any kind of moisture out of it if there is any left. But yeah, I'm going to use my Japanese mandolin instead. But if you guys are at home and you're doing this, just use a grater. It'll be absolutely fine. I just want a bit more of a finer grain with this, that's all. Sweet potato chips make awesome chips. That sweetness in them goes good with cheese sauce. American chips. What do you call crisps? Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, Zeeks, for sure. Oh yeah, Zeeks. While you're here, good sir. I've had a busy weekend and I forgot to post it, but I will be posting it. Zeeks, thank you so much for the cheeky cake tin. I have taken a picture. I just haven't posted it on Discord. I'll do it straight after my stream. But thank you so much for the cake tin, buddy. I really appreciate it ever so much. That's very, very kind of you. And seriously, and gift wrapped in a bag as well. Seriously, dude. You didn't have to, but that's so, so kind of you. So thank you so much, Zeeks. I really appreciate that, buddy. Cheeky blue for blue steak. All right, Thengar, we'll get you on for a cheeky blue. Ah, damn. It's just the spring pan. I thought you were going to show me some biscuits. You got so excited. Your stream just died. I think I'm still good. I'm all good on this end. So I don't know if anyone else is. Try refreshing the page, Zeeks. Chef, good day, good Headforge. What's up, buddy? How you doing? How's your day going? Right, Thengar will get you on as a blue. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate it. You're very, very kind. And I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I hope you had a lovely weekend as well. Thank you so much. Right, got you on the board. Woof. Flynn, what's up? Still good? Okay, awesome. Must have been me. Okay, you're all good now, Zeeks. Hey, Headforge, how you doing, buddy? How's things? You having a good day? Right, so this is pretty much of a large sweet potato, but now you'd be looking at me like, Chef, that's not a sweet potato, it's white. Yeah, this is a pale sweet potato. Slightly less sweet, but still has that kind of sweetness in there. I'm not a huge fan of sweet potatoes, the originals, but this one I really quite like, so we decided to use it. Oh, there we go. Right, so let me just get rid of all this rubbish. All the peelings. Nice. So let's pop them in the bin. Also, tomorrow, guys, we got a bit of a special stream tomorrow. I think that's from the gym. I was like, how have I got a cut on my finger or like a blister? It's a blister. That's from the gym. Tomorrow we got a bit of a kind of a special stream tomorrow because we're celebrating the 700 sub. I'm kind of catching up. I know. 700 sub special stream. So we'll be doing. I've got myself some rabbit. Wasn't easy. But I managed to get some rabbit. I've also managed to get... Ah! Perfect person. Perfect time. Zeke. No, Zeke's. Doph. I was even looking for the correct chilies for this as well. And, oh my god. I had a hard time finding them, but we did find some. And we managed to get some chili de arbol. I can't pronounce that very well, but guajillo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that. Probably not. I think it's my wife pronounced it to me the other day. I was like, okay, I can't say that. And we also got some ancho chilies ready as well for tomorrow. So we got all them ready. I'm gonna need to soak them tomorrow. So we're gonna do a nice little rabbit Colorado stew tomorrow. I'm also gonna do some tortillas and some more guacamole as well tomorrow to go with it. So. Oh, very exciting. So I hope you guys tune in and check it out for sure. Hey, Chef and chat. What's up, Tux? How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Had the flu the whole weekend, really? I don't know. Everyone I've been speaking to, everyone's not been feeling well. My wife's starting to not feel very well again. Other people I've been speaking to, they'll be like, oh, I got flu. I'm not feeling well. And then there's me. I'm just like, just stay back. Keep clear. I don't want the lurgy. But yeah, I'm the only one that's doing great. Everyone around me seems to be feeling not very well, but I don't know how I'm managing it. Touch wood, I stay healthy. What I mean to say is sweet potato crisps are really awesome with peppery cheese sauce like queso dip. It's only way I like sweet potatoes, sorry. I normally hate them. Oh, really? Okay, that's interesting. Queso dips, yeah, it's not very healthy, but it is pretty tasty. I'm not going to lie. So you're looking forward to it, Doph, then? But yeah, we did get the rabbit. I got about 3 pounds of rabbit meat. Now, I don't know if it's diced up or what, because it was obviously frozen, but we'll use whatever we've got anyway. So it should be nice. It should be nice. Chef, you almost had to eat a bead. Bead? A bead there? Oh, a bean. No, if I say fiance, it doesn't matter anymore. I said to you guys I wasn't going to do that one, but I'm still doing the other ones, though. Close, though. Close, though, Kira. It keeps me from saying fiance, though, right? Have you had habanero salsa with mango? If not, sorry, you should. It's amazing. I actually have. I've actually had some kind of like... maybe we'll do some habanero salsa, maybe with some mango, or maybe make a habanero sauce with maybe some grilled mango, and I don't know, maybe that's a dish. There you go. Chef, secret house remedies. For me, for like if you got a sore throat or anything like that, usually ginger, fresh lemon juice, a little bit of water, and a bit of honey as well. If you're vegan, maybe corn syrup, you know. But yeah, honey is probably very good because it's got the what's the word I'm thinking of? Honey's actually really, really good for you. As long as it's proper, decent honey, not the cheap, like, branded stuff. But if you get some good local honey, it's actually very good for you. It's got a lot of commodities in it, which will actually help with your body. But usually that'll be my kind of remedies, definitely, for sure, if you've got a sore throat or anything. Kitchen, what's up, buddy? How's it going this morning? It's going wonderful. Ready to make a start for today, making spicy sweet potato rosties. Before you say, those look like potatoes. They're not. They're actually pale sweet potatoes, so we're using these for today instead of normal. If you guys want to use normal, that's fine, you can do. Also, what I was going to say, if you guys aren't following Kitchen Confidence, go give some love, some follows as well. Another fantastic streamer. What have you been up to then, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I got it right. Nailed it. Secret medicine, vodka. Lots of vodka. Helps with everything. Oh, dear. Well, I gotta disagree with that one, but whichever you prefer, I guess. Thank you very much, Chef. I appreciate your support. No, I appreciate your support just for being here, buddy. It's good to see you. Krugi, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Right, where's my mandolin? Ah, I got it. And I need the other attachment, which I think is in my knife drawer. Is it? Oh yeah, it's here. I got it. No, where's it gone? Oh, here it is. Just gone to the back of the drawer, that's all. So, hang on, do I want this one? Or do I want this one? Let me try the finer one first. If it doesn't come out the way I want it to, then so be it. You can grate this if you want. I just want a finer grain for this for today. Prominence! Hey, buddy. How you doing? Tried making beef Wellington last night. Had some technical issues, so I need to make a better next time, but still tasted great. Hey! There's nothing wrong with making mistakes, my friend. That's how we learn. That's how we progress. So, in my opinion, it's a good thing. And even if you didn't make mistakes, it's still a good thing. So, either way about it, it's a positive thing if you make mistakes or not, you know? And at least you know where you went wrong, and you can make improvements for next time, you know? All part of the learning curve for sure. We all do it. Yeah, always make sure you look at the ingredient list when buying honey. Some cheap stuff is actually honey/corn syrup mix. Oh, really? That sucks. Yeah, I buy some local honey, which we have here in New Mexico, which is pretty legit and good stuff. But yeah, you gotta be careful. You always gotta read the labels. That's my main advice to you. I'm doing fine, Chef. How are you? I'm doing awesome, buddy. Ready to make some spicy sweet potato rosties. We're going to have some onions. We're going to have a little bit of curry powder. We're going to have spring onions. We're going to have lots of little ingredients. Ground coriander, ground cumin, chili flakes maybe, a little bit of fresh ginger, fresh garlic. And we're going to bind it together with a little bit of egg and a little bit of flour. What else am I going to say? Actually, I might just skip on the egg and flour and just cook it straight. No, it's not. It depends how this works. It depends. I feel like I'm going to have to add an egg and a bit of flour. But we'll see. We'll see. Also, we're going to do some guacamole, some spring onions, some coriander diced up, garlic yogurt. We're going to do a little bit of cheeky salad to go with it as well. So, very nice veggie, delicious dish. Yeah, learn from mistakes and then successes, exactly. That was strange, Chef. You said, hey, how you doing? Someone here in the coffee shop said the same thing right after. That's creepy. So many onions. Yeah, we're gonna have a few little onions today, Mr. Krugy. Chef, hey, Mr. Mexican Savage. Hey, how you doing, buddy? How's things? Are you doing well? It's good to see you. Right, let's have a look. Let's go down here. This is BC. Hey, how you doing? Welcome back. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be good enough. Obviously, they're going to be a bit more longer strands than this one, but I'm still going to use this anyway. Oh. Easy, easy. Doing great, just busy with work, and how have you been? I've been doing good, thank you. Had a busy weekend, but apart from that, it's not been too bad. Just very busy with things. Miss Giggles, hey, how you doing? Hey, Chef, what's up? How's your day going? How's your cheeky day going? Right, I'm gonna try avoid using those little ones because I want it rather in long grains or long strands. Sorry. Try not push down on it. Sometimes you can get stuck a little bit, especially with carrots. I feel like carrots can be a little bit of a pain to push through, so just take your time. Less pressure, more slidey, and it should go through a lot easier. Come on. You can go. There we go. Alright, let's pull some of this out. So we're going to give these a bit of a squeeze, and we're going to add lots of flavors in there. I've got a feeling like I might not use all of these, and if I don't, that's fine, because I can use them for dinner or whatnot, so it's not really an issue or a problem. Doing great, man. Just busy with work. Oh, sorry, did I already answer that one? But yeah, I'm doing awesome. Thank you for asking. Don't cut... Yeah, you got to be very careful with your fingers. Don't cut your fingers. Thank you, doing good, Chef. Awesome. I'm glad you've been doing well. Top bananas. And if you guys have been up to anything exciting this weekend, feel free to share. Love hearing how your weekend has been. Chef, yesterday I was watching a streamer playing Call of Duty, and I just say hello to the streamer, and one of the chat said, "Oh my god, it's an onion rings guy." That is hilarious. You're making yourself a name there, Kruger. I can just see Chef at the store. Do you have one of those chili guacamole? Yeah, pretty much. Usually I get quite a few giggles or laughs, but actually the person at the store was really helpful. And instead of paying like $30 for them, they were actually $1.99 in like dollars. Yeah, $1.99 was it, or $1.95? $1.55 per packet. Really cheap, because I was going to order them off Amazon, but they weren't going to come in time, so we decided, well, let's go check out the Mexican store, see if they got any in there, and they had all of them for about $1.55 or $1.95 per packet. It was pretty damn cheap, so yeah, really, really happy we found them. Saved a bit on the old monies. People are trolling me all over the world. Well, you know, that's not my fault. Just saying. Kappa face. Yeah, it's cheap. So yeah, I was kind of lucky to find them. I also found Star Anise in the same store. I found like a little packet, and usually they're about $6 in like supermarkets, but I found them in a little packet, 99 cents. I was like, holy moly! Had a bit of a bargain day on Saturday, but still managed to spend up to about $200. But yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. Right. So watch your fingers. On those last ones, you kind of want to leave them, and maybe I might just wrap this one up and keep this one aside. But I was going to do a few Rusty stacks, so maybe I could do with... I'll cut this one first, and we'll see how much we got left, and then I can make a decision then. Rabbit was probably the most expensive item, but it should not be. Rabbit should be cheap. Yeah, it should be cheap. It was actually the most expensive item. But that's okay. Honestly, I don't mind. But it's because it's hard to get hold of in New Mexico, at least, or near me, at least. Maybe there are some few places, but you could probably get hold of them, maybe cheaper. But that was the only place I could get hold of them, so be it, you know. It's okay. I haven't had rabbit in ages, so I'm looking forward to this dish tomorrow. Many thanks, bro. What's up, buddy? Hey, Chef, I had some fennel roots. Anything I could do with them? Fennel roots. Do you mean like fennel roots as in like... Or do you mean just like... Oh, just like fennel in general? Never ever been huge fan of fennel. But I suppose you could actually probably braise them down. This is not quite healthy, but you could braise them down in some lemon juice and some butter. Depends on what you're going to serve it with. Or you could roast them off nicely in some garlic and some thyme. Maybe a little bit of oil, and you can finish them off with some lemon juice. It's a very kind of aniseedy kind of flavour, so you could use them in kind of a stir fry if you wanted, very lightly. You don't want to use too much. Or you can really thinly slice them down using a Japanese mandolin. Make a nice little salad out of it, mixed up with other salad leaves. Yeah, you could. I suppose you could do anything really if you wanted to with it. Manzi, what's up, buddy? Thank you so much for the host. So hopefully there's a few ideas there for you. Ethnic grocery stores are great for a budget. They are. So if you're like looking for like certain products in like if you have got ethnic stores, they will be a lot cheaper, and they will save you a lot of money for sure. It's amazing what you can find in some specialty stores, Asian stores near our house, when we get a curry paste 10 times cheaper than the grocery. It is. Those kind of... I want to try and find an Asian store near me, but I think the closest one is about 40 minutes away, which is a bit of a trek, so... but yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Oh, it's cheap on the side of the highway. You gotta be careful, though. Especially if you're, like, buying meats and things. Just be careful what you're buying. Thank you, Chef. No, you're most welcome. I was happy to find the rabbit at my local Chinese market. I had a few times, but compared to chicken, it's more money or for less meat. It is. It is true. Yeah, even though it might be cheap as well, you just bear in mind, try and find out the quality, where it's from and stuff. At least then you gives yourself a little bit of reassurance, you know? But yeah, I mean, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with them. Just double check on things, you know? You can stock in for the entire year. I suppose you could. I'm not a big fan of freezing things down for a long, huge periods of time. I don't mind freezing it down for like 2 to 3 months, but anything more than that, you usually get freezer burn or you lose some of the flavour from it, and I don't like long freezing things. But yeah, it is an option, Koki. It is an option. Chef, what do you do with the rest of the chocolate when you make a cake or pastry? I have heard that the little sweets that sell in the shops are made of cake residue. Maybe, possibly. I mean, if you got any leftover, I usually just stick it in a bowl and then maybe use it to grate on top of desserts, or just keep it. Just keep it tight in a tight container so it doesn't go off, or just nibble on it. Well, you know it's dead. You can see the tire tracks. Oh my god. Really? Hey Chef, Bad Rhyme, what's up, buddy? How you doing? How's things? How's your day going? Right, so be very careful. If you're going to use the mandolin, please use the guard. If you don't want to use the guard, I would be very, very careful. Take your time with it. Maybe try not go as fast as I do. Maybe go a bit slower. There we go. Right. But yeah, just be very careful if you are using Japanese mandolin. Or if you prefer, guys, just use a grater. I'm sure the grater will be just as fine. It just won't get a finer grain. I just want a finer grain for mine. So... if it doesn't go through, stop what you're doing and try moving it around. And, you know, turn another side. Just don't try and force your way through it, because if you force and slip and you put your hand on that blade, it's not going to be good. Could end up with an accident, so just be very careful, guys. Also, the Max... is it the Max Welly? Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Appreciate that follow. Why are mandolins so wonky and cheap when they are so sharp? Depends which ones you buy one. These ones are usually the legit ones, and they're not really wonky. They're pretty sturdy, these ones. But some of the other ones, I know what you mean by wonky. Sometimes you press down on them and they start moving the attachment and stuff. But yeah, you just gotta be careful. You don't put too much pressure down on it. I guess some of them are cheaper than others, I guess. Angel, thank you for the host. Appreciate it. How are you doing today? That song was stuck in my head all weekend. Not gonna lie. And I was like, came yesterday, it had gone. Now it's back again. Cinder, what's up, my friend? How are you doing? How's things? Meat tenderizer mallet is good to use with them as well. Has enough grip and moves the food over the blade. If you don't get any bits in your food, that's pretty good shout, Flint, actually. If you got something to hold it into place, then yeah, for sure. And as long as it's done safely, yeah, why not? Definitely. I love that alert's in my head too. I know, I got it stuck all weekend. I was so looking forward to that emote all weekend too. What, the dancing doggy? Cheeky epic sax guy, hey? Whoa, easy. Yeah, sometimes it can get a bit stuck, so just change it around a bit. Come on. Come on. There we go. Let me try slicing the other way. Right. I think I got bits stuck. Let me just empty this a little bit. Just to clear it up, and we should be good. We should be good. Chef, how you call this a dessert? What is it? What is it, good sir? What are they called? Konas? I never seen that before, but I don't know. I don't know much about it, Kruger, so I can't really answer it when I don't know what the dessert's about. Need a custom homemade chainmail glove? I mean, that's another option. Or you can just be very careful and not hurt yourself. There we go. But yeah, you should be very careful. Just take your time with it, guys. Usually I find carrots the worst to kind of grate on here, but I feel like if you take your time, it should be good. Yeah, we're good. It's all about like more slidey than rather than kind of... There we go. Yeah, these are quite awkward to put through the mandolin compared to like the other vegetables, but obviously softer your vegetable, the easier it's going to be. Is that coconut? No, it's actually pale sweet potato. It's not coconut. Bit of oil on a mandolin. I mean, it might. It's not really the kind of... the sliding's fine. If you put too much oil, you might end up slipping and hurting yourself even further. But when it comes to like... When it stops, it's because it's at a skew-if angle. It's not straight. It needs to be nice and straight and flat. If it's straight and flat, you should be fine. But probably because I'm bending it, it might not be straight. So that's why it's getting stuck halfway through. So, you know, it's all good. Don't worry. No God, hey chef. Flame God Flan, what's up buddy? How you doing? Welcome back. Sharpen the blade as well. No, the blade, this is brand spanking new, Flint. It doesn't need sharpening. I'm just telling you now, the reason why it gets stuck is probably because it's not straight where it's being cut. That's why it's stopping halfway through. It's not the blade. See? No issues now, because I'm keeping it nice and straight. So... It's just when it gets, it stops or it's not a straight point. So as you can see here, but not very straight. That's why it won't go through. If it's not straight, it'll stop. Stream is broken. Stream server should be fine. There's no issues with streaming this morning, guys. I know some people have already said they're having issues, but there shouldn't be any issues with the stream this morning, guys. Watch your fingers. Yeah, you gotta be careful with your fingers. Don't worry. Don't worry. Right. I think we got enough now. Fantastic. So, what we're gonna do is pop them straight back on top of there. I think that's gonna be enough. I don't think we're gonna need this one. That's fine, because I can use that later on. We're gonna wrap that up nice and tight. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna set that aside. So, there you go. See? Fingers all intact. They're all okay. No scratches, no cuts. Winter stream starting soon. It shouldn't do. My screen selection's been staying where it should be, so it might be Twitch. Might be Twitch causing issues. It's not on my end. Looks like spaghettis. Spaghetti spagooties. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was kind of looking for, more of a kind of a finer grain. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to put this in the J cloth. We're going to squeeze out the excess moisture. We're going to put it on the side there. So yeah. Hey, whoever gift subbed the sub from, thank you very much. It should say, if you've got a little bell at the top, it should tell you who gave you the gift sub, Mr. Flame God. But it's good to have you here. Many reports of Twitch being problematic today. Whenever is it not problematic? I'm only joking. Yeah, sometimes they have, some days they have more issues than others. I suppose it depends on what's going on with them. I mean... If they're having issues today, there you go. That might be the reason why. Well, how you doing? How's things? Good afternoon, chef. Good afternoon or good morning. Morning for me still, but maybe it's afternoon for you. Good afternoon. How you doing, my friend? Lovely to see you. Right, so I'm going to wrap this up nice and tight. So I can use this either tonight or tomorrow. I'll use this for like a dish. Maybe I can do a little bit of sweet potato for a dish or something for breakfast or whichever, but I will use it. It's not going to go to waste. But anyway, let's wrap this up nice and tight. It doesn't show you who gifted you on notification. It should do. It should tell you. It should tell you, good sir, but that's a bit frustrating indeed. I suppose you can go check, though you might be there for a while. You could go check on my Discord for the sub love and look at the subs on my Discord if you want to, because I take a picture every day of the subs, who subs what, and you can usually find out who's given you a gift sub. Where is it? Discord. That is there. All right now. Good, thanks. Just made Flint pizza for lunch. Ooh, sounds very tasty. Sounds very, very tasty. I hope you enjoyed the cheeky pizza, Flint. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. Just a basic one. Kielbasa, cubed ham, sliced green olives. Sounds good. I like any kind of pizza. I don't think there's anything I really kind of put my face up on. As long as there's no bizarre, weird toppings, but any kind of normal ones. And I don't even mind if somebody put pineapple on there for a cheeky Hawaiian pizza. Still wouldn't bother me. But I wouldn't go out my way for it. That's for sure, certain. Jeff, did you watch the BlizzCon? They are releasing a remake of Warcraft 3 next year. I didn't watch it, but I did check out the reviews, and I'm a bit shocked with how poorly stuff they're releasing, to be honest with you. That's my opinion. You might disagree with me. That is fine. But I'm quite shocked with how poor kind of stuff they're bringing out for BlizzCon. I was really excited to hear some good stuff about Diablo, and then to be really disappointed about it, yeah, it kind of put me off. So I wasn't happy with the announcements. Mayo on pizza is one of the few no-goes for me. Or mashed potato with gravy on your pizza, Tux. Right? Kappa face. Mayo on pizza is evil. Yeah, I kind of don't really have mayo on pizza. I mean, if you have the dip on the side, maybe. But even then, if it's a good pizza, you don't really need any dip, do you? You just eat it as it is. I feel anyway. Keisha T. Oh, Keisha Lee, sorry. Sorry for the pronunciation. How are you doing, Keisha? Thank you so much for the host. How are you doing today? Right. So I'm just going to give this a bit of a squeeze out of any excess. There shouldn't be too much moisture in these ones, actually. Oh, there is a little bit. So, if you guys can see. Just giving it a good squeeze. Any excess moisture come out, that's fine. And then what I'm going to do, grab myself another bowl and put them in here. So, actually, to be fair, I could do with putting them in a larger bowl. Let's have a look. What we got? Whoop! Sorry. Right, I'll put them in here. To be fair. Best pizza is just ordering every type of cheese they have on the pizza. I guess everyone's got their different preferences for sure. Some people don't like meat, some people just rather just cheese, some people like veggies. It's a great thing. We're all different. We all have our different taste buds. So, for sure, we all like different things. That is for sure. Best one is that someone else makes it for you. Do you reckon food tastes better when you don't make it, but somebody else makes it for you? Why is that? And then you make the exact same thing. And like, yeah, it tastes good, it tastes amazing, but you don't enjoy it as much when you make it, right? Sometimes I've found that. Sometimes. I enjoy my food though, when I make it. I don't really have any issues, but sometimes, I don't know, I think it's just like, you have that, I think it's to do with mentality more than anything. Because you're not making it, you're not working away, you're relaxing, you've relaxed yourself. And then when you come to eat, because you're so relaxed, you enjoy it more. Whereas like, because you've been working, you've been making stuff in the kitchen, you're not as relaxed, so you don't enjoy it as much. Does that make sense to you? I feel like that's the reason why. Nothing to do with like flavor or anything, but more to do with like, because you've been working, you're not as relaxed. That's what I feel, at least. Good day, Chef Andrew. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Welcome back. You criticize it more when you make it yourself. Yeah, you do that, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like because you've been working away, your body's moving, you're not relaxed. When you relax, you enjoy things more. Because you're still kind of, you've been working away, you're not as relaxed, so you don't enjoy it as more. Does that make sense? That's how I feel about it, at least. Food I make for others is always well received. I do basics well, and that's what creates a great dish. Yeah, definitely, for sure. And I think if you put your love and heart into it, it definitely shows out in the food, for sure, in the flavour. Definitely. Just finished prepping the meal tonight. I'm not doing too bad today, Tar. Awesome. What you got making today, then? What are you making today, Andrew? Right, so let's give this a bit of a squeeze out. You haven't got J-cloths. I mean, I suppose you could use actually a tea towel if you wanted to. Obviously, don't go using it afterwards. Go give it a wash later on. But if you have got J-cloths, it would be a lot easier. But if you haven't, a kitchen towel would be absolutely fine to do this. Afternoon, Chef. How are you? I'm doing wonderful, Matt. How are you doing, buddy? How's things? Doc, what's up, buddy? Welcome back. Oh, lovely people's here this morning. It's good to have you here, guys. Identity Evo, what's up? I enjoy when we go out to eat Mongolian barbecue. When I try to make it at home, it's not that great. I think it's because I can't match the sauces they have. I suppose it all depends on, like, sometimes they can get hold of those authentic, like, kind of spices. Or maybe they ground the spices down themselves using like a pestle and mortar. And obviously, they have probably better kitchenware. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they've got big, massive char grillers, depending on what dish they're doing. But it really does depend, There's a difference between industrial kitchens and your home kitchen, There's a lot of difference between equipment size, You never know, you might have a big massive char griller in your kitchen, I might be wrong. But just saying for like kind of, standard kind of home kitchens. MSG? What? Who are you messaging now, Doc? Kappa face. Yeah, I knew what he was really on about, don't worry. Oh, good, Chef. Awesome, Matt. I'm glad you're doing well. Today's relatively easy omelette with sound ham and baked potato salad. All sitting, waiting until everyone's home. Awesome. I hope you enjoy it, buddy. Sounds tasty. Cheeky omelette. I haven't had an omelette for a while, actually. Maybe I was thinking about having eggs this morning. I was thinking about cooking it on stream, and then I was like, I kind of had eggs yesterday, so I had some oranges with oats. A little bit of almond milk and some honey. And a few peanuts in there as well. Roasted peanuts I had left over, so we used some of them. Can't believe how long it'll take to get to the wedding frame. No, Matt, I really appreciate that. That's really kind of you. But yeah, sometimes it might take a little bit of time because obviously it depends on the company, where it is, and shipping it and etc., So it does take time. But thank you, Matt. I really appreciate it. It's very kind of you. You didn't have to, good sir, but I appreciate it. Very, very kind. Right, let's pop that in there. So, we got a fair bit here, which is good, because I kind of wanted to make a few stacks. So I wasn't going to go too crazy with this, but we have got enough to make a good few kind of mini frosty stacks at least. Don't like eggs on their own, but I accept an omelette for so strange. So I'm strange. No, it's okay. I mean, everyone likes different things. Not everyone likes yolky, delicious poached eggs. I love them. I like eggs in any kind of format, but yeah, not everyone likes the runny yolks, so you know, everyone has their own thing. Chef, for your 1,000 sub, why not do an IRL stream down Mexico? That'd be really cool. It would be really cool. But the only problem is the 3G in my area is pretty shoddy. I would have loved to do that, but I can't really stream outside. It's not very reliable. So I might need to go speak to the phone people. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But unfortunately, I can't do any IRL streams in this area because it's so poor the network. But I'll see. I'll see what they say, and I'll see if I can contact them and see if we can sort something out. But for the 1,000 sub stream, we are actually doing afternoon tea. It's just the 800 and 900 we were going to discuss. But for the 1,000, we were going to do an afternoon tea for sure. It's even worse than 3G than the UK. I don't think I've ever really come across 3G. I don't know, where I was living in Wales, we didn't really have 3G. Never ever came up on my phone. It was always 4G. So it was really reliable, really good. I guess it depends on which network you're in with as well, Andrew. It depends on your area. But you can usually get statistics to tell you which is the best for your area. Like the best provider for you. So we really need to order a really long network cable. That was great. I love it. Careful on those arbol chili, chef. If you just throw them, no problem. But if you roast and soak them, only a few or more. If you want to live dangerous. Yeah, I'm only going to be using one of the arbol. The arbol I'm not going to be